Good morning. Sorry. Good morning. Again.
Good morning.
We are getting our kicks on Route 66. See, it says that right back there on the fence. We have discovered Giganticus Hedicus. Awesome. And Herbie the Love Bug, and some old trucks. Yep. And a Ski-Doo. Look at that thing. What's that next to it?
What's the vibe?
Now remember, Jen is 4 feet tall, so what does that make that? Like
5'2".
Like 12?
I thought you just made that up. I didn't know it actually had a name.
Yeah, it actually has a name. I didn't make it up. That's what it says on Google. If you go right, it has a little marker and it says Giganticus Hedicus. We're gonna go shoot B-roll and check this place out. Looks like they're open. Sweet. They're not open. It's I don't think it's 10 o'clock yet. Maybe. I don't know. They're not open. We'll check on the way back. We like to buy stuff at these places. You know, they don't get a lot of business. They're out here trying to make these cool roadside attractions or keep them alive or whatever, build new ones. So we like to support them. Anyway, we're back on the road. Next stop is Hackberry. All right, we made it to Hackberry. It was only 5 miles away. Anyway, there it is, Hackberry. It's just a Hackberry General Store. It's like a lot of places. Got a lot of old cars, gas pumps, signs. And they're open. Oh, and they have a cat.
And there's a kitty.
Meow.
Hello, kitty.
Meow.
Hello, kitty. Are you a nice kitty? Are you a nice kitty? Yeah. Oh, you are a nice kitty. You're a nice kitty.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Meow. Here. See, I'll sit there if you pet me, huh? Yes. You're a good kitty.
So we've made it to Seligman, and we parked in this empty lot.
There's actually a big, huge tour bus down at another place, and I'm like, that's not even why we came here. We came here to see Angel and Vilma's place, so.
And the snow cap.
And the snow cap.
Yeah, it's a big, you know, like souvenir stand down there.
Yeah, and there's actually a cowboy that brought his horse, so people could like take a picture posing on the horse. So. Yeah,
so.
We won't be doing that.
Angel Delgadillo, I believe is how you say it.
Delgadillo, yes.
Delgadillo, whatever. Anyway, they're big Route 66 supporters.
Actually, he's known as the mayor of Route 66 because he's the one who called the first meeting of the Route 66 Preservation Society and kind of started the whole ball rolling.
So, pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go check out his, he still actually cuts hair here sometimes. So I was gonna get a haircut. I had to do that. And then behind me here is the snow cap. And you can see they have all the old cars and fun stuff. And then right over here is the the barber shop.
And do you notice there's snow? There's snow.
Oh yes, and there's snow. See, snow. It's winter here. I've donned my hoodie. Do something. Wave or... Okay, we just ate lunch at the Roadkill Cafe in Seligman. It's pretty good. And
their catchphrase is that you kill it and they'll grill it. I love it. I don't
think they really do though.
I don't think they really do, but I love their catchphrase.
I don't think you can bring in a dead rabbit and they'll cook it up, but you never know.
Their French fries, they had fresh cut French fries that were
those were really good.
Amazing.
Yeah, I had a buffalo burger. A little pricey, but it was pretty good. So anyway, we're headed out of Seligman. We might go to the Grand Canyon Caverns. Why is that so hard to say?
I don't know.
But we'll check it out. We'll see. I don't know. It's like $21 a person, and then they have like tours every half hour. So
we've never been in caverns like that though, and that's something that I've always wanted to try. So we might try.
Yeah, the last one's at 4, and it's what 2 something?
2:30, I think.
Yeah, so we may not get there in time anyway, but we'll see.
Yep.
So anyway, that's it. That's Wednesday. I never said welcome. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Start of a new week. I think last week sucked. I don't know. I have to look at all the video, but I think last week sucked. We just went to Kingman. It was cold and windy and crappy, so whatever. Such is life. Okay, we're heading out. We're going down the road. Bye.
Okay.
So we just got out of the Grand Canyon Caverns. That is hard to say. It was awesome.
Absolutely amazing experience. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's hilarious. We had no idea that this is the place where Ghost Adventures had come. I know we keep talking about Ghost Adventures, but Ghost Adventures came here and did a investigation.
And Zach got a rock thrown at him.
And Zach got a rock thrown at him. We stood right in that spot. And we did, but we didn't know until we got to this one part, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have seen this before. And sure enough, as soon as I said that, he was like, oh yeah, and if you've heard of Ghost Adventures, I'm like, yep.
We almost didn't stop because I wasn't sure this was the right place because I was thinking of another place. But we went in, we're the only vehicle in the parking lot. So we went in, we asked the guy in the restaurant, and he said, oh yeah. So we went, we paid, we went down there with Dino. And he was fun. He was our tour guide, and we were the only ones.
Yeah.
So it was like a VIP tour. We were there all by ourselves and talking to him, and he was showing us everything. And we probably got a lot more out of it than we would have if we were with a group.
I think so, because honestly, he stopped and talked to us about other things, you know, not just his typical tour spiel, and it was so much fun. Yeah. I'm so glad we stopped.
If you're ever on Route 66, between Kingman and Seligman, you should stop here.
You should.
And do the tour. It's 45 minutes. It's like $21 a person, which isn't bad.
I mean, we already ate, but the barbecue smells amazing right now.
Yeah, he was offering to feed us, but the guy in the restaurant. But we just ate probably less than 2 hours ago, so yeah, we're stuffed.
Full. Exactly.
Which is too bad, because as soon as you pull up and get out, you can just smell the barbecue.
Exactly.
The smoke.
So it was an amazing experience, and you know, we did try to take some video. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but
yeah, I don't know.
But we'll put
look on Instagram. There's plenty of pictures on Instagram, I'm sure. We are out of here.
Yep.
Later.
See ya.
Several days later.
Morning. It's Friday. And moving day. It's not that cold. Jen told me it was like absolutely freezing in here. It's not warm, but it's not absolutely freezing. We're glad to get out of here. It's a nice little park, but the weather here has just been terrible. If it's not freezing at night, it's windy. I don't know if that's the case all the time. We've only been here for a week, and there has been a few storms come through. So I don't know, but in any case, we're glad to get out of here. It is what it is right now, and it's cold and windy, and we don't like it. There's a nice truck stop. It's probably not nearly as busy as the one in Kingman. The one in Kingman is absolutely crazy. I mean, there's trucks like lined up in the driveways to get in, just waiting until somebody moves so they can pull in. So it's nuts. The one down here I'm sure is less. The gas is a little more expensive, but do not have to deal with the hassle of maneuvering around trucks and cars and everything, and it's much more wide open. And then we're gonna go weigh the coach. So we will report back in later with the weight of our coach. We'll see where we're at. I'm guessing, what's your guess?
Don't ask me, I don't know.
What's your guess? Okay,
Like
it was like 19,700 or something like that. I don't remember.
Empty?
600 when we got it.
Okay.
And the chassis will hold 24,000 pounds.
All right, fine. I'll say 21.5.
Okay. Oh, and understanding, we gray tank's empty, black tank is a quarter full, maybe.
It says it's
We're not dumping it right now because there's not enough in there. And freshwater tank's about a third full. And then me, I'm in it. So you got to calculate that. I'm not insignificant.
Wait, then. No, I'm just joking.
So what do you say, 21.5?
21.5, just because that sounds like a good number.
All right, well, since the price is right and you can't go over,
Oh!
I'll pick 21. 21 even.
Oh, all right.
Okay?
All right.
All right, we'll see where we're at. We made it. I would take you outside and show you our campsite. I was going to say beautiful. I wouldn't call it beautiful.
No.
It's nice. But the wind's blowing really hard. It was supposed to blow today. Hopefully it's going to calm down. It says it's going to calm down in the next few days.
We hope so.
Please.
Please.
But it's already warmer here.
Definitely.
Than it was yesterday and whatever, so we're happy about that.
Most of at least behind us and next to us are people who actually live here like all the time.
Yeah.
Like you can tell they have pavers out and like, yeah, they live here all the time, so.
Yeah, some of them actually have like, little sides built onto their motorhome, like, so.
Like built-in porches.
Or trailer, whatever it is, RV.
Yeah.
Not like a motor or a mobile home, but like trailers, RV trailers. So anyway, we went to Love's and on I-40 and 95, Arizona 95, not US 95. And we got fuel. Took 45 gallons, cost 104 bucks. We got propane. We were, I think, under half. Mm-hmm. Well, we're under. It showed a half, but we were under because that's the way it is. If it shows half, you could be anywhere between half and 3/4. Like right now, it shows 3/4, even though we're full.
Yeah.
We're probably about a quarter or a third.
Yeah.
Propane. It costs like 21 bucks.
Yeah, that was amazing.
We also weighed the coach, and it worked out really well. We used the app, Weigh My Truck, Weigh My Motorhome. It's from Cat Scales, and you just pull up and you just feed in some information. It like wants your trailer number and state, so you just give in dummy numbers, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 or whatever. There's a qualifier.
Oh no.
We took on 45 gallons of gas and some propane. So we were heavier than we were. So.
He's just trying to say this because one of us.
It was 21,640, I think. Mm-hmm.
Which means that winner chicken dinner. Woohoo! I won.
But what that also means is we have a 24,000 pound chassis, but with the 22,000 pound chassis, we would still have 350 pounds to play with.
Yeah.
But now we have 2,350 pounds, and we're running out of places to put stuff. Well, not really.
But honestly, eventually we are going to tow the Jeep.
But it doesn't matter.
I thought that factored into it.
No, not on this coach, because we have a 30,000 pound gross combined weight rating.
Oh, that's right.
So we have a 6,000 pound difference between our gross vehicle weight rating and our combined weight rating.
A lot of boring math later.
So yeah, we could totally tow the Jeep. So the Jeep's over 5,000 pounds.
We did really, really good with the weight of everything. We had absolutely no idea how much all of our stuff
Well, we were both pretty close. I said 21,000 and she said 21.5. And like I said, if you take off the fuel we got and the propane, at the time when we said it, we were probably around 21.4, 21.3, somewhere in there. Yeah. So we were right around it. Yeah. And yeah, she won. Price is Right rules. It's always Price is Right. Whenever we do this at the grocery store or wherever, Price is Right rules. The closest without going over. Yeah. So she didn't go over, and she was the closest, 140 pounds away. Mm-hmm. So
I'm really not that excited about it, but I just had to say that because he made such a big deal about it, so I had to make a big deal of winning. But
it's nice to know that we have 2,300 pounds to play with. I'm super glad we got the 24,000 pound chassis.
Great.
You know, because right now, we still have 300 pounds, but it's only 300 pounds. Now we have 2,300 pounds.
Well, and the thing is,
we can pretty much do whatever we want.
Yeah, but our water tank is less than a third full.
Right. If we filled our water,
so that would
probably go over 22,000 pounds.
We would.
We can fill up our water, and I was in the coach too, so I don't have to subtract people. So I mean, whatever she weighs, like 97 pounds or whatever she weighs.
I wish, but no.
But I don't have to subtract people from that, like we're driving down the road, because I was already in it, and if we throw her, and it's it's negligible. That's good news.
Yeah.
And what it means is when we load stuff up or we buy stuff to add to the coach, we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
We have plenty of capacity. So
2 days later.
welcome to Sunday. We are running away. The wind is howling where we're at. I mean, it's like sustained 30, 35 mile an hour winds.
And has been since about 3 o'clock this morning. Yeah. So
it was all day yesterday, not as bad. Today's supposed to be the worst day, and it's supposed to blow again tomorrow all night, and then tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, supposed to be nice. So yeah. We decided to get out of the motorhome instead of sitting there and sheltering in place. And we're actually driving south. We're by Lake Havasu City, and we're looking at boondocking spots. That's what we're doing today. We're just going to go look. There's a whole string of them along the road here to Lake Havasu City. We're on Arizona 95, and then once we get down to Parker, there's one good. I think a big one. The ones we've seen here are pretty small. There's a big one there, and then on the other side of the Colorado River, on the California side, there's a whole series of boondocking areas, and it's a pretty large area. Everything we've seen so far, it's really crowded.
I was gonna say, the first one we went to reminded me of like a mini RTR or courtside. I mean, it was pretty open, and there was a ton of.
Yeah, I mean,
you name what kind of rig, we pretty much saw them all there.
I mean, we could probably squeeze in there.
Yeah.
But it's pretty crowded down here. It's more. It's not a big open area. It's more like a little canyon, and it's pretty full. But we saw a couple spots we could probably squeeze in here too, but it's like we're not coming boondocking to squeeze into a little canyon with, I don't know, 25 other rigs, and be parked 50 feet, 100 feet from people. Anyway, it's not windy here, or it's a little breezy, but it's not windy. So we thought we'd try and get out and record this. If we run into anything worth showing, we will. But otherwise, we're just going to continue down the road and check out some spots. So hopefully Friday, last Friday when you see this, we'll go to one.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
So anyway, that's it. Okay, we're leaving. Bye. Morning. It is Tuesday. I was going to say Friday, and then I was going to say Saturday. It's Tuesday. And we're in, can you guess? Can you figure it out? We're in Oatman. So basically, from what we can tell, Oatman is like a smaller version of Virginia City, but instead of a train, they have burros.
It's definitely a mining town. It has Virginia City feel, especially as you're driving here. The same kind of historic, older houses and buildings and mines and things like that.
Really, the only reason we're here is it's on Route 66.
And there's burros.
And
Come on
burros.
now.
The road going down the other side towards Kingman is really, really windy.
Yeah.
And narrow. And there's a couple things to see over there, so we're gonna go here. But mainly we came here to see the burros. Here at this place, the Oatman Hotel. According to what Jen read on the interwebs, which means it's true, 100%.
And it says it right there.
Oh, and it says it on that sign, which means it's true, 100%.
Definitely.
Clark Gable and Carol Lombard spent their honeymoon here.
Mm-hmm. They were married in Kingman.
They were married over in Kingman, and then they spent their honeymoon here. Mm-hmm. And then she died in a plane crash up at Good Springs, and he sat there and drank, and their ghosts are at one of these places.
Or maybe all of them, depending on who you talk to.
How many ghosts do they have?
Sometimes their souls can fracture if you really believe that stuff.
So apparently Clark Gable haunts this place and the Pioneer Saloon. And maybe somewhere else.
Actually, Carol Lombard's never been reported to be at the Pioneer Saloon. So.
No.
I don't know.
I don't.
See what happens when you read the interwebs?
Don't say well, you don't fill your head with meaningless, useless information. We do.
Exactly. We do.
Jen's buying a hat. I hope these people aren't subscribers back here. But you see the baby carriage in the distance. They've got two dash hounds in it. They're carting them around in that baby carriage. It's weird. I just wanted to comment on that. Did you get your hat?
I did.
Why aren't you wearing it? Wear your hat.
I don't want to wear it right now. It's going to make my hair all staticky.
Your hair's already staticky. Sorry, desert. Dry.
I know.
Hold on. There you go. There's your new hat.
It's blingy somewhere. Oh, see?
There you go. Now
I don't even have to squint. Yay! Okay.
Yeah, she's decided she's a hat person now.
Well, I'm not a hat person.
Because we're gonna go boondocking.
Yeah.
She needs to cover up her ratty head of hair when she doesn't wash it for 3 or 4 days.
Actually, I was thinking about protecting my delicate skin on my face, but thanks for that, babe.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
What? Are you a good boy? Hmm? Are you a boy or a girl? I don't even know. Oh, you're a boy.
Alright. That was it. That was Oatman.
Mm-hmm.
You probably saw a musical montage or something. Not probably. You saw a musical montage.
You saw a musical montage, yes.
Probably full of burros. Oatman does. It's a lot like Virginia City.
Like I was just telling Dan, like Virginia City when we were kids growing up. I mean, Virginia City now is much more commercialized, but when we were growing up, you know, it still kind of was a little rundown, and that's exactly kind of how this is. It's kind of like authentic gold mining town.
But everyone was really friendly, and
yeah.
we stopped in some shops, and she bought her hat and everything.
Got some water.
People were really friendly.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, we're getting the Jeep. We're going over the hill.
1 hour later.
How you doing?
Good.
I was trying to get a picture of you guys. I usually take you out here to get a picture of the Route 66. I get you a picture of the Route 66, the station, the Thimble Butte, the whole 9 yards, the whole essence of what this place is out here. It's just beautiful and gorgeous.
We're just so excited you guys are actually open.
Well, we've just taken the store over, Crazy Ray's Twisted Teas. There's my sign. I've done a couple interviews with people. They did a PBS stuff on us, and I
Nice.
also they got us as a came in here and got me All-Star of Route 66.
Oh my God, look at you. He likes the camera then.
Well, I use it very well. So anyway, folks, welcome to Cool Springs. I'm going to give you some of the history here. We've got Cool Springs right here. We started 1926, 27, moving along with the garage, the gas station, the diner, and the 2 rentals. Through the late 30s, they're getting pretty covered. They got their signage, the garages are getting covered, the diner's looking good, the gas station's looking great, the 2 rentals, everybody's doing pretty good all the way through the 40s. Still in the business. In the 60s, there's still water in the trees. Now in 1966, they burnt to the ground. Damn it! So they burnt to the ground there. They sat in wreckage and ruins. Here's wreckage and ruins and proof of wreckage and ruins all the way to 1991. That's right. That's when Hollywood came in with the movie Universal Soldiers, right? That's right. With Ali Walker, Dolph Lundgren, and Jean-Claude Van Damme, my friends. They built the movie site around the wreckage that was here. You can see the paint still on the pillars out front today. Once they did all the work here around our wreckage. There's Thimble Butte and whole 9 yards. They blew it up. That's right. Right? That's my explosion noise. So Then all of a sudden, here we are all blown up. After they blew it up, it sat from 1991 all the way to 2002, when Ned Lecter, this gentleman right here, got a hold of the place, through his toils and all of his king's men, and here we are back together again, Humpty Dumpty style. That's Cool Springs. The lights came back on from 1966 to 2007. The lights came back on. We've been open 6 days a week since we've been here. So
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, because I've seen so many times people and it was closed. And
yeah.
Yeah. Anybody, you guys want to know anything else I maybe can help you with? Any questioning?
I think you did amazing.
Where's the fishbowl?
The
by the
fishbowl
signs?
is mile 31 marker.
Okay.
Between mile 31 and 30. If you hit 30, you just went too far.
Okay.
It's on that corner, and you'll see the steps up in there.
I saw something.
And eventually we'll be getting all that stuff plaqued and stuff. You know.
Oh yeah.
Soon after.
So we have found the fish tank. We stopped some other place. Some people pulled in behind us and proceeded to pour themselves cocktails for the drive up.
A lot of cocktails.
The curvy road here. We found the fishbowl. That's all I want to say. There's little steps. So if you ever come out, where are they? They're right there.
Yeah.
Right there. Right. There's steps leading up to like a basin with fish in it. I kid you not. Let's go find out. So there it is. I don't see any fish. There used to be goldfish in this. So, see, it's not very far. Oh, fish.
Oh my gosh, there is a fish.
There's a fish. We just saw it. It's hiding.
Sure enough, here it comes. I don't know if you'll be able to get that on camera, but there's a little tiny goldfish.
So, anyway, you can see the water weeping out of the rocks. It's obviously spring. Somebody built a little rock wall to retain it at some point, and then somebody put goldfish in it.
And the rocks are actually weeping, and wherever they're weeping, there's a bunch of little bees getting water. So
Not little bees, they're big bees.
oh, okay.
They're average bees. We found that. If you're in the desert and there's a spring, there'll be bees at it.
Yeah, yeah.
They need water, just like anything else. And where they find it, they find it.
There literally is only one fish. He's in there all by himself.
There's one little fish in here that we can see. I'll see if I can get some B-roll. Fish hid. As soon as I put the camera, typical, the fish did its thing. That's all right, I gotta hold on to a rock. I'm perched up on here holding the camera at a very strange angle so you can see Jen. Anyway, there may or may not be a fish video. We saw it though. It's a little tiny. It's only like 2 inches long. This is it. We're gonna head back through Oatman and head home, grab lunch. It's a really quick trip for us. It's only like 12 miles from the camp, or from the resort, park, whatever you want to call it. So this also marks the end of our week.
Yes, it does.
So we're gonna do a proper goodbye this week.
Yes, even though I'm super far away. As always, thank you all so much for watching. We really do appreciate each and every one of you. And we will see you guys down the road. Bye-bye.
Bye.